Stan has played football for Detroit Lions, for Seattle Seahawks. He's coached, he's taught, and he's an actor. And
I've learned a lot.
Yeah, and he learned a lot. And I learned a lot from him because Stan was kind of the rock through all this cancer ordeal.
Well, thanks.
And we were just talking just a little bit ago about the fact that I never saw the fear in his eyes that I wasn't going to make it. And you responded by saying,
I'd never show you fear. I'd never show you doubt.
Right. And so he's always been my strength through this whole thing. So we were just talking a little bit, and Stan was reminding me about a time he went to lunch, and then as he started to explain it, and I want you to start from the beginning because
Sure.
I don't remember. And I have to understand that I was on narcotics up to 200 milligrams of Oxycontin a day, plus 90 Actique fentanyl suckers every 2 weeks, and Lortab between 10 and 20 milligrams a day as well. So I guess we went to lunch.
We did.
Tell them what happened.
Okay, so this you have to take my word for it because Tim has no recollection whatsoever of these events. We went to lunch and we were having a conversation, and as I was talking to Tim, he kind of just turned away and started carrying on a conversation with an individual that I didn't see. So he was chatting with this person for a couple of minutes. I was curious, so I just wanted to kind of listen and watch. And he was talking to him about a movie. He was talking to him about, what do you think we ought to do this weekend? Where are you going? Well, why are you going there? And then Tim turned back to me and he said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just talking with the skeleton over there in the corner." And
That's creepy.
I said, "Oh, I see. Well, okay. That's good, but you're okay to talk with me now, right?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm back. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm with you." And it was just strange. It was, sort of in and out, and just the concept. I could tell it was kind of a hallucination conversation, but it was very demonstrative of
So to speak.
Yeah, so to speak. of how the the medications that need to be used to fight the pain really take the individual out of reality somewhat, and it's hard to be able to focus. It's hard to be completely current in the here and now.
I guess the point of this is, and the history for those who haven't seen any of my other YouTube stuff, is that I've had colorectal cancer, and it was on narcotics for a long time. I'm completely off of all the narcotics now. 7-8 weeks it took to get off of them, which was, in my estimation, really worse on me physically, mentally, psychologically than I think having the cancer. Was coming off the drugs. A lot of people overdose.
Well, your body didn't want the cancer, but your body wanted the drugs.
Right. And Oxycontin itself really has its own voice.
Yeah.
It's saying it creates pain. It creates phantom pain. And so getting off of that drug was a really difficult decision for me to make. But once I made it, it was like, okay, I'm going at this without a safety net, is what I felt like, because my doctor was telling me not to get off of it. He was saying it wasn't causing any problems. And Debbie was about ready to leave me. She said, "I don't know who you are." And if I was doing that kind of crap, I can't even imagine.
But, going into it, you have to accept that, okay, I'm going to be in a lot of pain. They're going to take me as close to death as they can to kill the beast inside me. And it's going to hurt, and I'm going to be messed up. And it's going to be, 18 to 24 months of a real tough pull. And, emotionally, like I said, when we did this, the last thing we did, when Tim got the word, we're going to have to surgery and we're going to have to do the chemotherapy, Tim's face was a study in resolve. He went from taking in the information information to pretty much, setting his jaw, hoisting his pack, and saying, "Let's march." That's what he had to do. And I think everybody in their own way has to find, that resolve. Without it, you won't make it.
Right.
So you've got to reach down inside yourself and say, okay, let's roll. And Tim did that, and he found the strength inside, and he reached out to his friends and his family, and he reached up to his God, and Tim's been a great example of how adversity and trial and struggle can not only be something that strengthens the individual, but really benefits and beautifies the lives of people around. What Tim's been through and what Tim's been able to express because of what he's been through have been fantastic. It really is a testimony, if you will, of the love of God and of the strength of the human spirit. And that's something you don't get to see all the time.
You're killing me.
Yeah, well.
You're gonna reduce me to
In Santa, Timmy would like a new skateboard.
You've almost reduced me to a wallowing. No, I'm not gonna. I'm.
You got something in your eye there, Duke.
Goodbye.